we're going to do that, and I'll give you my honest review of this particular character. And of course, this is free. And of course, before we start the reviews, I want to see other people's reviews on this particular product. There's only two people that have commented so far, but the good thing, at least it's all fives. It says, it looks like a real person. This person says, lots of shaders to learn how to achieve high quality humans with Unity 6 HDRP. The hair looks really good. My humble RTX 460 is suffering, and overall, I was able to run at 10 FPS, which is expected from a tech demo. And the high quality line renderer on the post processing volume, I was able to gain 5 plus FPS, setting it to low, and if disabled, I got 55. All right. So that's good. That means that people were able to download it on their computer, and that means it ran. So, whenever that happens, that's a really good thing. And I'm not going to get too technical with this, but I do want to at least explain some very basic details of this. Now, as you can tell, it's real fluid. It almost looks like really, well, almost natural. I mean, we're almost there. I would say we're off like what, like 2% maybe. So that is great. Excellent. It looks so real. But we know it's not real because we're looking at this, but if we didn't know, we would probably think that was real if we were looking at a YouTube video and not knowing this was AI. This is pretty real. And I think the thing that impressed me the most was the hair movement, the eyes movement. The movement is really, I mean, that hair movement, they did a great job on that. But how did they get it that way? I mean, how did they get it so perfect? So that's when they're using something called Unity 6.0, and it's called Sentis. I'm not going to go deep into that. I'm just going to go over it real quickly because I don't want to scare anyone away. But what they're using is machine learning. And they used a pre-trained model, but on this particular one for the cloth, they used TensorFlow and a little bit of PyTorch, I mean, and they fed into a feed forward neural network. And just to sum it up, they pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what they used a data set, and they created 70 poses of the character model, blending from neutral pose to the final extreme pose over 30 frames because they wanted to make sure that it looked real as possible. So in Marvelous Designer, well, which is awesome, I'm glad they put what they used. They simulated the pattern-based cloth and was able to capture the cloth deformation behavior from these 70 movements. So anyone that had tried to make pillows like for a couch or something, and you really wanted to make it look real, and it wasn't something that Blender could really. Blender does a great job with cloth, but if you wanted to take it to the next level, you would use Marvelous Designer. So in this case, they used 70 different poses. And then they did the machine learning data extraction from that particular data set. And with the skin mesh and the simulated mesh, they used Maya to do that. But I don't want to get too much into this. I don't want to scare anybody. It, be honest, it sounds scarier than what it really is. It really is no big deal because these products they they pretty much just have like an import export. It's no big deal, but I would say the big deal is how expensive it is. Uh, depending upon what type of project that you have, if you have a certain type of budget, you know, Marvelous Designer, Maya, all these other products together, Hugging Face, depending upon all the little data sets and stuff. I tell you, those monthly costs really go up, and then you have to, keep up with the changes and stuff of the software and stuff. Ugh. But the good thing is, we don't have to worry about that right now because that's not what we're looking at today. You want to go to your Unity Hub and you want to make sure that you choose high definition 3D and then type in whatever name you want for your project and then make sure it's saved to the location that you want it to save and click on create project. And that's how you bring up a 6.0 project. If you do not have that installed already, and Unity Hub, you can install, you have to search for 6,000 installs, and you can type in search and just put Unity 6 and it will appear and it will install the project. Just click on install editor. And that's just for anyone that doesn't have it. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to hop into Unity. So we are inside of Unity. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to the project folder. I'm going to go to scenes and I'm going to double click on Sentis. No, I don't want to save this sample scene. And it's going to come on and let's look at this character. Slowly it's going to come on. It might take about, depending upon your computer, about less than 5 to 10 minutes. It's done. And now I am going to hit the play button. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, there he is. It looks pretty real. I have a lot running on my computer right now. Okay, there he is. And let me try to maximize this. Nope, that didn't work too well. Let me see. Let me try to do this with a little bit better. Okay. Looks like he's not showing up. Uh oh, hold on. Let me try to do. Oh, okay. Let's try it that way. Let me hit play. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is this for hair animation, which he just did. You would click on D, but he just did it. I'll click on D again to have him do that. He's going right through his beautiful hair. And A for pose animation. Look at that. There he goes. And then and then S for walk. Oh, it looks like he's about to. Oh, well, this is run pose. That looks pretty real. Okay, walk. There he goes walking. Excellent. Okay. And then C for camera so we can see what he looks like. Look at those graphics. They look so real, don't they? Wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and close. I'm going to stop this and I want to do a comparison. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how what a great job they did. Right now I'm in Unreal Engine and I'm in something called the park. And do you see how real that is? So the Unity 6, I really can't tell a difference between the products now. Everything looks so real. Look at that. So I am really impressed, and I'll be doing other videos of certain things that they had in the Unreal Engine that they have placed inside of Unity 6. Some similarities. So I'll be doing that. Well, anyway, I'll rate the character. I give it 5 for quality, but realistically, if you're doing a game, if you have a team of people, then that would be great. Then you can do Maya and all the other products. But however, if you have a very small team or if you're doing it alone, uh, you might want to consider buying a product that looks just like them that they already tested in Unity 6 just to save you some time. That would be something that I would recommend. Look at this. This is unreal, and I really do believe that Unity 6 is there at the quality, especially with HD.